Imagine waking up at 6 in the morning in a small apartment somewhere in America. Your alarm rings, you check your phone, and before your day even begins, stress is already waiting for you. Rent is due next week. Grocery prices went up again. Your car insurance payment just hit your account. And somehow, despite working full-time and trying to be responsible, money still feels tight. This is the reality millions of Americans are quietly living right now. For decades, people were taught a simple formula for financial security. Work hard, save money, avoid unnecessary risks, and eventually, life will become stable. Parents repeated this advice to their children. Schools promoted it. Banks encouraged it. Saving money became almost like a symbol of responsibility and adulthood. And honestly, for a long time, this system actually worked. Back in the past, a normal middle-class income could support a family. A single paycheck could cover a mortgage, groceries, healthcare, and even vacations. People opened savings accounts because money sitting safely in the bank still felt meaningful. It felt like progress. Americans believed the future would reward discipline. But modern America quietly changed. Today, millions of people save money every month and still feel financially anxious. That's the strange part. People are doing what they were told to do, yet the results feel completely different. The cost of living keeps climbing faster than most salaries. Housing prices exploded in many cities. Healthcare became terrifyingly expensive. College debt follows people for years. Even basic necessities feel heavier than before. And because of that, many Americans are starting to ask an uncomfortable question. What if saving money alone no longer works the way it used to?
Now, obviously, saving money is still important. Emergency funds matter. Financial discipline matters. But the deeper issue is that modern life has become so expensive that simply storing money in a bank account no longer creates the same feeling of security it once did. The biggest reason behind this shift is something most people hear about constantly but rarely think deeply about: inflation. Inflation sounds technical and boring until you experience it personally. It's the reason a grocery trip that once cost $80 suddenly costs $130. It's why rent increases every year, even when your paycheck barely changes. It's why fast food meals that once felt cheap now feel surprisingly expensive. In simple terms, inflation means your money slowly loses purchasing power over time. That means even when your savings account grows numerically, your money may actually buy less in the real world. This creates a psychological trap for many Americans. They think, I'm saving money, I'm being responsible, why do I still feel behind? And honestly, that feeling is becoming extremely common. Imagine two people living in America right now. Let's call them Alex and Ryan. Both are 28 years old, both work full-time office jobs, both earn similar salaries, both genuinely want stable futures. Every month, Alex saves $500 and keeps everything safely in his bank account. He avoids risk completely because to him, safety matters more than growth. And honestly, most people would say Alex is financially responsible. Meanwhile, Ryan also starts by saving money. But after building a small emergency fund, he notices something strange. Despite working hard, everything around him keeps getting more expensive.
Rents rises, food prices rise, insurance rises, even entertainment subscriptions quietly multiply. So Ryan slowly becomes curious about investing. Not because he wants Lamborghinis or luxury watches, not because he wants to become a millionaire overnight, but because he realizes that modern life itself is changing. He starts learning basic investing concepts, index funds, long-term investing, compound growth. Nothing flashy, nothing unrealistic. At first, Ryan's decision actually looks riskier. Markets go up and down, news headlines create panic. Some months his investments lose value. Meanwhile, Alex feels emotionally safe because his money stays stable in the bank.
And this is exactly why so many people stay stuck saving forever, because emotionally, saving feels safer than uncertainty. Humans naturally fear losing money more than missing opportunities. Banks feel predictable. Investing feels uncomfortable. But then something happens. Time passes, and time changes the entire story. 5 years later, Alex is still working hard and still saving responsibly, but modern life became heavier. Rent increased again. Groceries became more expensive. Healthcare costs rose. Unexpected expenses kept appearing. And slowly, Alex notices something frustrating. Despite years of discipline, he doesn't feel financially ahead. His savings helped him survive emergencies, but they didn't truly create growth. Meanwhile, Ryan's journey looked slower and more uncertain in the beginning, but over time, his investments slowly started growing through compound returns. Not instantly, not magically, but steadily. And this is where many Americans are beginning to understand the difference between saving and investing. Saving protects money. Investing attempts to grow it. Both are important, but modern economies increasingly reward growth. That realization is changing how millions of Americans think about money, because today, many people no longer invest simply to become rich. They invest because they're afraid of falling behind. That's the psychological shift happening across modern America right now. The economy itself quietly pushes people toward growth. Housing prices rise over time, companies grow, stock markets historically expand long-term, assets increase in value. Meanwhile, cash sitting still often struggles to keep pace with the world changing around it, and the internet made this anxiety even stronger. Everywhere people look, they see financial influencers, retirement warnings, passive income videos, side hustle culture, and endless conversations about investing. Modern culture constantly sends one message: saving money alone may no longer be enough. Now, obviously, investing carries risk. Markets can fall, mistakes happen, nothing is guaranteed. But many Americans now believe doing nothing also carries risk. And honestly, that may be one of the biggest financial mindset shifts of modern life. People are no longer only chasing wealth, they're chasing stability in a world that feels increasingly unstable.
Maybe that's the real reason this conversation matters so much. This isn't just about money. It's about adaptation. The rules of life change, economies evolve, technology changes behavior, and people who refuse to learn new systems often struggle the most. Years ago, saving money alone may have been enough to build a comfortable future, but modern America feels different now. Today, many people believe understanding how money grows has become just as important as earning it in the first place. Because in today's world, surviving financially may no longer depend only on how much money you save. It may depend on whether your money can grow faster than the world around you changes. Subscribe.